And so they're both. And don't go there, but in Philippians 3:2 it reads, Paul says, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concision. So he's telling them specifically in Philippi, beware of these dogs, of these homos and these homo tendency pastors. You know, my dog, Jada, will never not be afraid of fireworks. She will always be afraid of fireworks. She's not going to change. She'll never think like a human. It's not possible. It's not in her nature. Okay? So stop wasting your time on dogs, on homos, and certain false teachers. You know, when we do door knocking, I'll tell you a funny story. We do door knocking every summer. Hey, do you know if you're going to heaven when you die? Kind of start off mellow, then we go kind of hard. We ignore the doors that have any homo flags there. We don't knock on those doors. We just walk right by them, right? Well, one time it didn't have it, and this really fat woman came out with short hair. Sure. Hint number 1, fat. Hint number 2, short hair. And we're talking, and we're kind of going through the list of sin and this and that. And I just have the habit of kind of handing the flyer. So I hand the church flyer, and she's holding the church flyer. I'm like, and, you know, and homosexuals, they don't go to heaven either. She's like, well, I'm gay. And this has already went over a bit. And I said, oh. I reached over, I snatched that flyer back, and I said, bye. We just walked right off. I think I said, bye, you're going to hell. But that's what it was. I snatched that flyer out of her. That's my flyer. It's not her flyer. She didn't possess it. It wasn't in her, well, depending on how you legally define a porch, in the property or not, but that's my flyer. I snatched it back and said, oh, you're going to hell. I ain't giving that. That flyer costs money, church money. Give it to somebody else who's normal, okay, who's not disgusting. So they're never going to think that way. All right, next on my list to go to 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 22. 2:22. This is a slight variation of dogs. And I learned something interesting about this animal today. 2 Peter 2 is all about these false teachers. And then we get down to 2:22. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again. There's that word again. And the sow is the pig, the swine. The sow that was washed to her, wallowing in the mire. You can underline the word her there. Sow, or pig, is number 3 on my list. The animal, the pig. The lesbos. The lesbian. Women have different nature than men. Women think differently than men. Women compartmentalize differently. Women are emotionally different than men. Women are like a china, and a man is like a Tupperware. You drop us, bounce us off a 50-foot log tree, we're going to keep on chopping away. Okay? Well, a lesbian is different than the fag. Straight up. And God defines them differently and uses this, specifically says a pig, a sow, instead of the word fox or instead of the word dog. And so here are some facts here. 1, to get cooled down, they roll in the mud. Now, why do they roll in the mud? Because they don't have sweat glands. They don't sweat like a man sweats. And Jesus said to Adam after he sinned, by the sweat of your brow, you're going to live. You know, and some of these women never even break a sweat in the kitchen ever. Okay, but these pigs don't sweat. Okay, and so they're like, not going to sweat no matter what threat you tell them. Okay, you know what rebuke you tell, you're going to hell, you should be electric chair, this and that. I've seen fags and books blow and this and that, and I'm not, some lesbos that have that man characteristic, they're going to punch and go that, but I've seen the women, the feminine lesbos